Alrighty. Sorry about that. I thought I kept you guys waiting long enough. Game is still in the Saturn, so boy, didn't take that out or nothing. Gonna increase volume a little bit. There we go. So yeah, I played a little bit of Hexen yesterday, and I like it. It's a good game. Basically it's medieval Doom. No action. Actually, out of curiosity, I'm not gonna actually select any cheats, but yeah, you don't even have any cheats for Hexen. Okay. But yeah, it's a good game. It's just it was a little confusing and everything, and I was really tired from work yesterday. So yeah, basically serpent rider demon thing coming through the interdimensional portal of Hexen and interdimensional world thing of Hexen. Causing all kinds of muckety muck. It's already a corrupted world. Blah. Yada yada. And the three leaders of the world that are corrupt kind of sold their souls for power and whatnot. So
Suspend.
yeah, we're gonna skip that. Options. Enter password. Oh goody. 55 H6LL. H6 L TV 5S 3 4. Oh, so I literally have to start all the way over. Oh, that sucks. So, maybe the Saturn version isn't the best version of this game. I mean, don't get me wrong, I guess it's fine, but it's a little disappointing. Because, yeah, I put in quite a bit of time. But then again, you know, there's quite a few games from back in the day that, you really can't do anything, you know? Because, how do I say that? They didn't have passwords or save files, so I'm gonna turn the volume down just so I can hear myself think a little bit. I hope everyone's doing well today. I'm still kind of dealing with some stuff. Kind of flat out. So I blocked some people. I was trying to make some peace and blah blah blah, but it did. It turned into just a whole bunch of you're the problem, blah blah blah. You don't understand yourself, and you know when you try to be an open and honest person, And just, you've been a self-taught artist and self-taught everything. When people tell you you don't understand yourself, that's like fighting words. Don't do it. I mean, earlier this year I had some former modder people from the Wolfenstein community actually give me shit. And I did. I just straight up put my foot down and I'm like, you know what, fuck off. I'm not in the mood for this crap. And I'm not. I'm sorry, I'm not a funny person. Not a very comedic person. I am comedic, but a lot of my jokes just go right over people's heads. They don't get it. But then, you know, I'm apparently the bad guy when they make jokes and it goes over my head, so kind of ridiculous, I think. Not really fair. That's my opinion. But yeah, basically there's just... Okay, that's run. Damn it. But you know, there's just a lot of stuff that gets dropped in my plate, and I don't think it's fair. Sorry, not trying to make things personal or anything. Just is what it is. Not trauma dumping, I'm not guilt tripping, I'm saying what's on my mind. And I know it bugs a lot of people. Nobody wants to hear it. Well, wait a minute, did that just close? I thought I saw... But, yeah, it's very upsetting. And honestly, I mean, it's not the first time this has happened. And I don't know, that's one of the reasons why I'm just kind of putting my foot down and I'm just blocking people, because it's like, it happened earlier this year, like a month or two ago, and I tried to just walk away. And I told other people, I'm like, no, you know, guys, I'm gonna start being careful now. And then I get a direct message, you know, are you okay, and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, I don't really want to talk about it. I'm not really sure if I want to talk about it, especially to that person. But I felt they were trying to make an effort, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. So they at least deserved a shot. Well, I went back. And not the same thing happened, but kind of the same thing, in which I'm being myself and, you know, making my jokes. And problems. And just, oh no, you can't talk like that about, you shouldn't talk like that about yourself, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, you know what? Like, this is ridiculous. And I got to a point, I'm like, I'm done. I need to leave. And then people telling me, oh no, we don't want you to leave, blah, blah, blah. But, I really don't understand why people even would want me to stay. Because I have issues with me, and the way I talk, the way I think. So, what else is there? Me sharing my personal life, oh no, they have issues with that. So, what am I supposed to do? And quite frankly, you know, it's like, I don't deny I have mental issues, but at the same time, I live with them. I cope with, I don't know if coping with them is, I exist with them, I coexist with them. I don't really look at them as something to be fixed, but just more understanding how my own mind works. And, you know, when I overthink things, I hear a lot of noise and it hurts like hell. I give myself headaches, you know, that sort of thing. I think the PC version of this is kind of a glitch that you can, go through. But, lot better. But, yeah, it's just one of those things where I'm like, I'm trying to figure it out, and no one's really helping me figure it out. And I've tried to just be like, look, guys, this is just how I think, and blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. And they don't want to accept it. But then they also tell me that they accept me, and they're my friends, and I'm like, but it's not. You're not friendly. You're not accepting me for who I am. That's how I feel anyway, and you know, it's like, why would I want to be there? It does. It just kind of makes me even kind of defensive and hostile, and that's like defensively hostile, I should say. And it's like, it's not good for me. It's not good for my heart, not good for my head. So I tell people, you know, I'm just not meshing well, and I'm leaving. Oh no, and they fight and argue me about it. And I'm not the kind of person you want to fight, because like, I'm not a badass or anything, but I will, you know, put my foot down. I will stand up, say this is not right, and it got to that point, and that's why I'm like, I'm blocking people. I can't do this constantly. There we go. Well, I guess it's good to know that passwords don't mean jack squat. Greetings, mortal. Are you ready to die?
Greetings, mortal. Are you ready to die?
Spoopy. So yeah, in case you guys didn't catch my stream yesterday, this is Hexen. It's essentially Doom, but medieval. And, it's on the Sega Saturn. And I like the Sega Saturn version because it has, you know, cinematics and a little bit better story. But unlike Doom, there's actually, you can look up and down. You can't do that in the original Doom. There's backpedaling. I don't know the right way to say that. Backtracking. And yeah, I should probably play this game a little bit more seriously on PC, because I mean, it's choppy. The controls are not great on the Saturn version. There are better Saturn games too, and I have one of them from Japan. It's called Deep Fear. It's a survival horror game taking place in the ocean. One big problem is it's in Japanese. So I got the Japanese version is actually like cheapest. The spoken dialogue is in English, but the all the text is in Japanese. So kind of a problem due to you know, I don't speak or read Japanese. So I do have a Google, or I did have a Google Translate app. Centaur man, take me by the hand, lead me to the evil land that you understand. I punch you, I punch your face. I punch you, I punch you. Punch the face on your shield is what I do. But yeah, this is real hardware, so I can't really save it because it wants cartridge RAM, and for whatever reason the Action Replay 4 MB Plus doesn't work for that. So obviously I'm not going to do that, you know. Blue mana. Not to be confused with green or red mana. Which, maybe that is a thing in this game. I don't really know. I'm trying to be funny. Like I said, I know a lot of my humor is kind of lost on people and they don't get it. It's like, fine. Whatever. Sucks to be me, I guess. It's being sarcastic. It doesn't actually suck to be me. It just... I'll say it sucks to not be accepted by anybody else. Tell me that I'm accepted and blah 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 yada yada. Hey. Drink my coffee. Let's go. Come on. Right in the bottleneck. So yeah, maybe I should get a Nintendo 64 again. Get this game on Nintendo 64. I think, let me look this up really quick because I am confused. I'm confused. Let's see, we're going to disable this because you're going to look with me. We're going to look up bad things. No. Alright, we're going to go to Bing. Why? People ask me all the time, why do I use Bing? And partially, it's because, like, let's say I look up Temtem. And I pull up images. Well, then I click on this, and I can actually, like, save the image and whatnot. But, like, let's say I go to Google. Hopefully nothing bad pops up. Temtem. I go to images. I click on the image. And it's weird. Like, instead of pulling up the image, it actually goes to a different website. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm just being stupid old boomer man. But, that's issue number one. I've been having some issues with the images. The other thing, is I get points. And when I get to like 5,000 points, I could cash that into Amazon, which I love Amazon. It's where I buy a lot of my clothes and stuff. Because this town kind of sucks with its variety. So I usually just do Amazon. But is Hexen... First of all, I'm going to look up Hexen. Because I want them points. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, Hexen N64. But go away. I don't want that. So does Hexen N64 have multiplayer? There we go. Using the four-way split screen effects seen in games like Mario Kart 6, Hexen 64 enables gamers to play 1 to 4 players at one time, either against one another or 1 to 4 against the computer. So it looks like this is one of those games that, comparing Sega versus Nintendo, I would say the Nintendo 64 one is better, although I do remember the graphics being brighter, which is kind of weird. Let's see. Hexen N64. So if I go to images, yeah, it's like the gameplay. That's not even right. That's like, ugh. But yeah, it looks brighter if I remember. So yeah, you know what? Maybe I'll do that later today. I'll buy a Nintendo 64. And, because I do miss playing GoldenEye, and, I'm mad at Nintendo right now. Go figure. I'm always mad at something. But, the Nintendo 64 I thought was a pretty solid system. It's just, sadly, only a few handful of really, really great games. They are really good games, though. I do like the Saturn better, but oh god, damn it. This is what was going on yesterday. I should have used... Oh, I didn't lose my items. The book is like, oh yeah, when you die, you lose your items. But that's a load of horse shit. Liars. But, yeah, when it does come to Nintendo or Sega, I do not like the business of Nintendo. Nintendo's kind of assholes with their business. And the Switch, I'm sorry, I keep saying this, but the Switch is watered down. I don't feel it's a very good system. Get a PlayStation, get a PS4, get a PS5. They're both more powerful than a Switch. And there's options. You can play your PlayStation portably. They make something, I think it's called a backbone. And you can remote play your PS4 or PS5 on your cell phone, so long as you have like good network and stuff like that. But I am just so like, I'm upset there's no new Star Fox. I'm upset there's no new Donkey Kong. I have some Mario stuff coming in, or new Mario stuff coming in, but yeah, I'm not happy with their copyright crap. I'm not happy with a lot. I bought the Switch because of Metroid Prime 4. It's been 6 years, and they still haven't released it. They're not even developing it. They're letting someone else develop it. And then we got Metroid Dread, which I'm like, this feels like a 3DS game. And apparently that game has been in development hell since something ridiculous like the Game Boy Advance days, because it's a sequel to Metroid Fusion. So yeah, I'm pretty mad with Nintendo. I actually thought the Super Mario RPG was cool. I'm like, oh, that's great, they're finally bringing that back. But I'm kind of really boycott, like, anti-Nintendo at this point because of what they keep doing. Which is a shame, because there are some cool games on the Switch. Like Zoids. Zoids was a pretty cool one. And I don't even like playing the Switch because the controller actually hurts my hand, the Joy-Con. Give me that axe. Timmons. Timon! I don't know, I think that name's funny. Timon! Timon! And Pumbaa, I don't know. But, yeah, no, I've been dealing with a lot of stuff. Unfortunately, the stuff that I brought up earlier, like, what's most upsetting about it is it makes me feel like, well, what the hell am I supposed to do or say, or... And I don't know. I really don't know. When these problems just keep happening, it just feels like I don't mesh with people, and I need to remove the problem, which the problem is myself. That's what it always comes down to. Like, when you look at it, like, simplify things. You know, when things are overly complicated, it's best to just break it down, Barney style. You know, kind of like a car. What's going on? Well, the car doesn't have power. Okay, why doesn't the car have power? Well, the battery's dead. Okay, well, you need to change the battery. Okay, well, instead of stressing about all the stuff you have to take off just to get at the battery, you know, focus on getting the battery changed. Well, in this case, I feel like I am the problem. I need to remove said problem. And that's what I do. Apparently people have issues with that. And it's like, I don't know what to tell you because I'm legit trying. I think this is the steel level. So I remember being able to do more stuff in the fire level. Hoping this is the fire level. Let's see. Yeah, this is the fire level, which that effect was cool. The wall opening up into a circle. But yeah, this game's pretty trippy. It's you gotta keep backtracking, kind of like classic Zelda. But yeah, I've said it before, but that's... Aside from Pokemon, for me, there's really no real reason to get a Switch. I don't think the Switch is really that special of a system. Even when it comes to the exclusives, it's like, nah. And people throw a fit about PlayStation. Oh, they have all these exclusives. And it's like, yeah, so does Nintendo, so does Microsoft. No one bitches about Forza and Halo being unable to be played on PlayStation. If you want Halo or Forza, get an Xbox. It's how we all used to think with consoles and whatnot. Those were kind of the deciding factors as to, okay, well, what system do you want? Do you want Sonic or do you want Mario? And, you know, truth be told, a lot of people, they wanted the Marios. So you need the fire key. But yeah, so I don't even understand the complaints about, oh, PlayStation has all these exclusives, and it's like, yeah, if you wanted freaking Final Fantasy back in the day, you got a Super Nintendo. Because they didn't release it on Sega, and then it's like Final Fantasy jumped ship to PlayStation. And I don't really blame them for jumping ship to PlayStation. Because PlayStation was, it seemed like the more sensible option between Nintendo 64 and I'm dead. But yeah, like, I don't know, everyone's like, oh yeah, it was subsidized exclusives, and I'm sorry, frickin' Microsoft had Fable and they haven't done shit with it in years. Apparently there's a new Fable coming out. What I don't get is people dogging on PlayStation, and it's like, how are you defending a company that's ran shit into the ground? Like the Kinect. You can like whatever you like. If you like Halo, hey, fine. That's fine. You can like Halo. I personally don't. But how can you defend Microsoft when, like, Windows has so many issues? Windows Phone didn't go anywhere. They really pushed the frickin' Kinect. They acquired Rare, which was 49% of Nintendo's powerhouse back in, like, the Nintendo 64 days. Because Rare did Donkey Kong, Rare did Star Fox, Rare did Banjo-Kazooie, Rare did Conker, Rare did GoldenEye, Rare did Perfect Dark. And it's like, oh yeah, Microsoft acquired it. Yeah, and they didn't do a good job with it. I hear a lot of complaints about Perfect Dark Zero. I thought Perfect Dark Zero was okay. But it just, I'm like, I don't know how you guys can get onto Sony when, I'm sorry, but they don't kind of release crap or conquer nuts and bolts, or not conquer nuts and bolts, Banjo-Kazooie nuts and bolts. But hey, let's hate on PlayStation because Final Fantasy 16 is only on PlayStation. Oh, it overheats. The system overheats. Yeah, do you remember the Red Ring of Death? Because that shit was stupid. And it makes me mad because Nintendo does have, Nintendo still has talent working for them. But they're just not doing anything with it. Okay, Flame Mask. Now, I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do with this. That's not what I wanted to do. That's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, you cannot use this here. Shit. Oh, that was good. Come on, get a little bit closer. Get ready. And you're dead. Good job. Oh shit, something else is here. No. Alright. So there's got to be something I can do about this flame mask, and because this level is the Guardian of Fire, I'd imagine it would have something to do with here, right? That makes sense? Yes? Yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to do about this. I feel like that John Travolta meme where he's just walking around like, what? You need the fire key. Well, I can't do anything because I don't have anything. I thought I just heard something. Well, why the hell did you spawn in, dude? You cannot use this here. And I checked the book. I don't know where I'm supposed to use it. Oh, yeah. As a real travel. Surprised Adrian's still asleep. It's almost 10. Oh, he's not really asleep. He's just watching me. That's creepy, child. You cannot use this here. Well, why the fuck not? But I don't know. I mean, when it comes to my problems, I don't even understand why I'm supposed to, like, why I have problems. I feel like this shouldn't even be problems. It's just annoying, stupid crap. And it's like, it's not my fault people don't accept me for who I am. It's not my fault that people don't like the way I talk and just, or think. But it's like, fuck you. I don't owe you anything, you know? You doing okay? We're gonna have to change your diapers, what we're gonna have to do, which means you're gonna be fighting me, which is always fun. Well, you slept for a really long time, okay? So it's alright, 80, just give me... He's knocking at the door and wanting to go outside, so... I'll be right back. Guys, I'm gonna have to end the stream again because... he's acting like he does not want to stay in the bedroom, and etc., blah blah blah. So I have to end it again. I will try to be back later today when he goes down for a nap, or tonight, but with everything going on, just I'm wondering why I'm even streaming at this point, and just let me see if there's somebody online awesome to raid.